I'm turning off Pro Skater 1 and 2. I don't know when the next episode's going to be. But other than that, we'll see what we can do without any interruption or something like that. This is Zadie, your host from Zombies Group. You guys are joining in. When it gets the rest of Tony Hawk, be sure to hit that red support button. I did lose one supporter earlier this morning. So far today, it's really not a resounding remorseful deal, since it's not going to be able to start from there. If there's anybody in the chat today that has a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment, as always, anytime you'd like. If we watch videos in full, like them, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment, and you guys can do what we have to do. And also, if you guys also have a Discord, you can do so by friending me on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello, and see if there's anything you guys want to bring to that table. I'm not that hard to find on Twitter, as normal as possible, since I don't think it's going to be any concern behind it. You guys let me know if you guys want to vote for the idol. You guys can do so by voting Aladdin at 29 with a Summon at 13. And also my sister Phoenix and I were discussing a little bit of business, but it's all good. Anybody has to do what they have to do, and as long as they're knowing what they're doing, as long as we put our mind to it together as a family. I'm gonna go, hold on a second. But other than that, how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are well, staying safe. It's actually my second day off, and then I go back tomorrow, and then I'm off Friday. But other than that, guys, I mean, it feels good that I am getting back into Tony Hawk so far today, and I don't know when I'm going to be doing a new episode. But if I get the top seed, guys, a little bit later on this week, so I'm hoping I can, Tony Hawk will be sadly missed, baseball will be sadly missed, but I don't know. I kind of want to get a PS4 investment, but I probably am still going to wait. And my partner and I my love and I were going to get a call in last night, but basically my ass was pretty much tired. I was really tired and wanted to sleep in for the rest of the time being, and you guys also understand I always get the episodes done, so you guys are getting an hour and 20 minutes, so and Zombie, my buddy Zombie, he's gonna be going live around 1 o'clock this afternoon. For those of you that do not know Zombie and want to get to know him, he's the best there is, the best there was, and always the best there ever will be. You can help promote your channels as long as he makes you a moderator and knowing how to drop your channel link on YouTube. But if you guys do not know what games he does, you guys can check him out. He enjoys playing Daymar 1988. He plays Resident Evil Revelations, which I'm a little more extra fond of Resident Evil as an RPG person since I was a kid. He also does Dying Light. He also does, well, he does some good variety games that you guys would like for entertainment, and, you know, if you guys like it, hit that like button, hit that red support button, if you guys are not new to his channel, so you guys can check him out. As long as we put our mind to it and see what kind of games you guys like. But other than that, I don't think it's going to be a structural problem going forward to, since I go back to work tomorrow, and then basically, I'm off Friday. Tomorrow I have a little bit of a treat. Looks like I have a little bit of somebody that's going to be helping me tomorrow. Here's the thing. Well, I know I got 12 to 5, and I think we have a new stockman, new car poster tomorrow. I'm not sure if we actually know this first or last name or not. His name is Charlie or something like that, or some set. But so I think he's gonna do good with me. I think he can actually partner up with me. I mean, anybody that's a new card pusher, a new associate at Walmart, you know, you actually get to the interesting part, you know, to meet somebody new, and, you know, I've been doing my damn job for a little over 3 years. I love what I do, you know, and also my love and I have now been together for 1,235. 12:35 today, guys. And speaking of my pudding, if her and I would have been on the call yesterday, it would have been fine. But I did play some Yahtzee. As I always say, Yahtzee. But other than that, it's good. It's not all too bad at all, as long as you have the love of your life, have a great job, and my point also, yeah, my point, I was also gonna update you guys too. My pun's hoping to see if she finally got the job at Walmart or not, in the state of Ohio so far today, but she actually has a call around 1 o'clock, I would assume. If I hear anything, guys, I will tell you, or I can tell you myself from Zombie's group. You guys let me know if there's any questions on that. I see news will be another 10 or 15 minutes, but other than that, you know, it's good that I'm actually getting a new stockman tomorrow. But at least my ass is not going to be alone, that's for sure. I'm also off this Friday, so, I don't know, I think I might be a little more lucky. If I do, get a PS5, hopefully. I'm not going to have to rule anything out right now. Not until if it's out of range or inside of the, structure, for sure. So right now we're trying to see, hold on, what kind of, okay, we're looking to get the 6th score, that's right. So right now, guys, we're gonna get the 6th score as good as we can today. Let's see if we can actually walk a couple of new parks, hopefully. And that would be, something a little more newer. As long as we get away from this taxi that wants to run everybody over. But yeah, as far as tonight goes, well, we have something a little more star-studded for you guys tonight. Brother Gasly, Drunko, and Sinatra are gonna be, well, they're gonna have a AAA meeting around 5:30 tonight on YouTube, and then they're gonna be back on Twitch. Which I haven't jumped on Twitch very often. No sense I actually did a couple of 100 bets for them. For Brother Gatsby, don't always keep up good work, and I'm always in the spirit, and I'm like, Brother Gatsby, I love you, brother. Always keep up good work with a AAA meeting, the 5 Power Hour, and the after party, you know. As long as sometimes they can play Wheel of Fortune again. That would be a little more understandable too, guys. So, it's not all too bad knowing what you're doing. Plus, my sister Phoenix is, well, she's gonna be getting a break from streaming at the end of this week. So basically, she's well, apparently she's been dealing with some drama so far, and she doesn't take any drama punishment from anybody, which a lot of us get that, you know. But other than that, she's gonna be taking not 4, not 5, but pretty much just a 6-day break. Because all she's gonna be doing is, she's gonna be getting stuff done around the house, and, she's also gonna be focusing on video editing to see what's going on with that. I mean, I'm gonna be a little more something in for sure. So we're gonna actually see what kind of video editing that's gonna be intact too. But it really all depends what it's gonna come down to. But other than that, today's also been 8 days that the 2 Xbox systems been out so far today, since Tuesday. I for one have no altercations, no aggressiveness for having any plans for it. I mean, that's the PS5, it's the #1 seed, so I'm also going to be keeping my secret weapon as good as I can too. That's why it has not been used. gonna actually get that authorized, get that ready to go, and I'm hoping to get that #1 seed this week. I'm gonna walk out son of a bitch like I've never done before. In the words of Star Trek, guys, if anybody knows any, send us on a line. We can both go where no one has ever gone before. And that's always been said between any good inspo on Star Trek history. Patrick Stewart and William Shatner. But those two guys know how to do a great job and phenomenal job when it comes to acting with Jonathan Frakes, Will Wheaton, Whoopi Goldberg, Michael Dorn. You know, those guys in projection too. You know, and they're always great men. You know, they're always great guys. The way they act, great long-time friends in Star Trek history, real-life friends too. And you know, it's very aggressive. But at least Jonathan Frakes is still alive too. Patrick Stewart's still getting up in age. Which I don't know if he's going to be passing anytime soon. But Al Pacino is still alive too. You guys remember how I told you in the chat yesterday that I did watch a small trailer of The Godfather 3, the death of Victor Corleone, and I did watch the trailer yesterday and last night, and I have to tell you, the trailer itself is not bad. The trailer itself is not bad for what it is and what it could be. But I don't know. I think I could maybe or probably watch it, but it all depends. We're gonna keep going real quick. We're gonna try to get one or two more tries on the 6th score. If not, we can actually go to the other stuff we can actually complete too. Hold on a second. My sis Phoenix had some sort of a good poem on Discord. Hold on a second. I'll look at it in a second. It's kind of like a Poisonous Tree poem. 14,696. Oh crap. Alright, like I said earlier this morning, guys, an hour and 20. And then you guys are getting an hour and a half on Watch Dogs Legion tonight, so that way I got work in the morning, and then Thursday, since I'm off tomorrow night after 5, you guys will have, you guys will also have an hour and a half on Crash 4. So that'll be tomorrow night. And then Friday. And then Friday's pretty much a fun Friday. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I want to do baseball one more time, or... Well, basically, you guys are getting an hour and a half on Crash 4 on this Friday, as far as I know. Since my days have been a little bit mixed up, between a mixed bag, and I'm still keeping my standard schedule. Thanks to personnel for that. Thank you so much for it. But other than that, I think we might be okay. As I said, I've just been getting a little more extra better when it comes to... After having 8 hours of protective PTO by the end of last week, and I'm back a little more better than ever. Wearing a mask, keeping the distance going. You know, I did watch another good video, out of a spec video about the coronavirus vaccine, and right now it's last time I checked, it was like a 94% chance, but I don't know if it's, I mean, I think it's going to be really good, but it all depends. Hold on. My sis Phoenix put a poem. There we go. I also still have a bottle of water behind me in the back. I think I'll probably bring one back up here so I can see what we can actually do, just to make sure I don't get myself dry or anything. But you guys did not get a new episode yesterday. I pretty much just wanted to do baseball for a little while and do a double header for you guys. And then... And also, my buddy Joe from my Sister Phoenix group, Combine the Zombies, he asked me if I'm going to be getting MLB 21. I'm like, I'm not, unfortunately, sir, right now. I mean, the biggest games I'm still going to be taking part of that I'm gonna be a lucky man of taking part of as an RPG person, guys, will be, like I said earlier, Final Fantasy 16, God of War Ragnarok, oh crap, Lord of the Rings Gollum, and also, most of us already know this franchise very well, and that is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I mean, you see, guys, those are the lucky games I am looking to jump into. To tell me you guys think it's a great possibility to get a game that's going to be so impressive. Because I think God of War Ragnarok, Final Fantasy VII, Ratchet & Clank, and what do you call it? Lord of the Rings Gollum, those games are going to be tremendous. If I were to pick the only top two, it'd be God of War and, what do you call it? God of War, Ragnarok, and Final Fantasy 16. I don't know how good, Hitman 3 is going to be. But we are also, expecting a Game of the Year nominee later on today from Dom the Bomb, I would assume. He's actually one of my good friends on, Twitter. So I think he's going to be posting it on Twitter later on today and see what we have intact. Hold on a second. Since this is speaking of kind and not. Okay, there we go. Let's go in and get another run, then we can get IGN News going today. Today's the 7th. Wait a minute. I want to know if I'm getting this correct date right. And also Thanksgiving's coming up, which I have no plans of spending time with my super featured parent in the past. But yeah, my next day's off is Friday. And then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday again. So at least my ass doesn't have to work 6 to 3. Thank goodness I don't. I mean, on Saturday, no, I don't. Thank goodness I don't have to. Because the last time I did was over the weekend, because I needed an extra night. I needed one more night to get myself back into good shape, and to make so I get a little more healthy with water in my system, lungs in my system, and you know. And now I'm a little more better than ever at this point. But it's going to be interesting to see what Charlie can do. I mean, I think it's going to be the first time I see his ass in action. So let's see what happens. Hey, morning, Bay. Spark, how you doing today, buddy? Welcome to the chat. How are you? You guys can also check out Bay Spark as well. Bay Spark is also one of my good friends from Zombie Gaming. But he's going to be starting around 1 o'clock later on today, and you'd like to skateboard? Thank you, buddy. Well, I didn't do a new. You guys did not see a new episode not since last week, so I'm like, I'll get a break from Tony Hawk yesterday and get back into it maybe the final 1 or 2 times, so we can actually get prepared for the PS5 and you know. Knowing what we have to do. Nah, never mind. I mean, so far this morning, guys, we were trying to see if we can... hold on a second. But other than that, I don't expect it to be not a difficult problem. Let's go to the school too. Long time I had not played a skateboard game. Yeah, that's true. Well, I've actually had this game since before the end of September. I do know it's one of these 2 games that I'm not going to continue after I get the PS5, hopefully later this week. By the end of the week, hopefully. But it all depends. I mean, if there will be, if there's gonna be like 7, 8, maybe 10 this week, I probably am going to have a chance. I'm going to maybe have a good chance if I see if there's going to be any of them in stock, which I hoping they do. Because the king is not going to sit around and not do anything. I mean, I've got a lot of money in the bank, and you guys understand what I can do. We're gonna get IZN News going this morning, guys, in just a minute. You guys can share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment on Twitter, and also say hi on Discord. We'll be watching the videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet them out, comment. If you guys also want to vote for the Idol for next year, you can do so by voting on Land at 29, Greta 7 at 13 today, anytime you guys like. As long as you know what song you're voting. And that would be kind of like the presidential election between Biden and Trump or something like that. But the election's already down until 46th President of the United States, so Biden's going to be taken over by January 20th, so. Unless there's no, Chelsea demotion. It has good work of art or something. If I can still find this fifth, bell, I don't know where it can actually be this time. I would think it would be up top, but I don't think I have. Oh, come on. Well, I mean, I think I've actually did jump up here before. As a matter of fact, I have. It's been a while. Let's just go ahead and just try to grind a couple of these rails and see what we can do in our next run. Alright, so we do have some IZN news for you guys today, so let's go see what we have for you. Okay, guys, 5 hours ago, okay, today's the 18th. Set up the 8th sound for Valhalla. Thank you, my good sir. Xbox Series X, how to set up the surround sound. That's pretty much something that's a little catchy. Here are the retail stocking the PS5 on Black Friday. Well, there are going to be some sales between multiple stores between that. So far today, Walmart and Best Buy are confirmed. At this point, so basically, the PS5s that are going to be coming in stack, it'll be the 22nd to the 27th. So I don't know, I mean, I think I might still get mine later this week. In the coming weekend, if I really have a good opportunity of a good life-changing gaming career, hopefully. I mean, if there's a big chance, it would be this coming weekend. I mean, I still have a 55% chance, but I'm increasing the stakes quite a bit more. And that would be, I have a 60% chance of, actually no, not 60, 64% chance, as somebody told me in the chat this week, that I have some sort of an average chance of getting the top seed. Of beating the #1 seed and catching it for a 6-year deal. I mean, I would think so too, but that's enough, taxi driver. At least no one has to drive a little bit crazy. Stop the tricks or something like that, but we'll see what happens. But there's no sweat off my sack from the cable guy, though. It's like somebody will be channel surfing on the TV in no time. But if somebody's watching ESPN or something, that's a little more in particular too. But what do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys think I have kind of like a bronze shot? I mean, a real good shot at the PS5? Or do you think they won't be in stock until the 22nd? Guys, let me know from Zombies Group in the chat. You guys can also drop your channel links in the chat if you guys want to follow each other. See if there's anything you guys want to talk about, come up here and chit-chat with the king. See if there's anything you'd like to discuss, and see if there's anything on the channel you guys like to bring into the table. And see what happens. Everybody's always like family in here today, too. Okay, 102,000. Okay, what did my sister Phoenix send this time? Okay, good emojis. Not bad, not bad. PS5 rebrands the London Underground for the UK console launch in the United Kingdom. It's up on this one, guys. But, it all depends. Okay, long article, no thanks. As the only stations on that will be until December 16th, from what I can see already. Hold up, okay, there we go. Let's see if we can try to finally get the 6 score out of our pocket, guys. 11,627. Very good, very good. We get 3 9s. Okay. Okay, that's good. 9,300. That's nice. But yeah, we haven't unlocked any other packs yet today, guys. Not for the past month. We can try to see if we can. Yeah, that taxi doesn't know what kind of skateboard he's trying to drive up to. Since we actually done so much better than this. 45, 120. Get another one for 3,708. And I also have kept an eye on the death toll a little bit more this week. But other than that, if my love and I would have been on the call, she's like, and I quote, she's like, you and I deserve to have a chit-chat from last night, and I was pretty much tired. I was very tired of saving my pudding. She was tired, but she's never tired of my ass, guys. In which no one tries to go on a bathing suit and start swimming. I mean, I remember swimming when I was practicing. Back when I was in high school, you know. Practicing for something like a sport or something like that. It's something that's taken a lot of energy. Energy, strength, viability, practice. You know, for a good situation to have some good help, like say a coach or somebody that can help you, you know, as long as you know what you're doing. Another one, I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. Let's still try it. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Fortnite introduces in-game video chat via house party. I wonder what they're actually doing about that. Like I said, I don't play Fortnite. Fortnite's not part of my good style. As an RPG person. And that would be only Final Fantasy games, like I say, the best that I've always ever played, you know. As I still became a serious focused predator for prey for Final Fantasy. I'm still at him. When I was having a dream or something. But other than that, it's all good. Okay, there we go. 4,715. Oh, thank you, Bay. What happened? Yeah, I'm just trying to get this good 6 score. It's about 150,000 at this point. But yeah, my point did jump in the chat yesterday. I don't know if you were in the chat yesterday or not, Bay. I mean, I don't think you were, I would assume. I haven't seen Commander Spark, but I do know my brother Prince Mock's coming back soon. I don't know when, but I don't know when he's coming back, but it'll be very soon. Oh, thank you, Bay, for telling me. Oh, by the way, Bay, have you seen the trailer for The Godfather 3, The Death of Corleone? I mean, I did see one preview of that yesterday. I mean, the preview is... I've heard the preview is good. I mean, the preview, the trailer itself of Al Pacino coming back, I think the trailer is good. I mean, it's good. before he actually had his own death back then. But the only one that knows the histories behind it is, like I said, Albertino. Knowing very well as Scarface and, you know, good stuff behind them. But behind any equation for it. Yeah, we're gonna go back to that 6th coin in just a second here. Okay, 2 dislikes, 1 dislike, 2 likes, 1 dislike, that's okay. That's fine. It still counts as watch time. Embrace the group acquires 13 more new companies. Huh. Like I said, guys, when it comes to dislikes, I still get some more watch time. My watch time's not been overheating, but it's been doing quite well for each other. Most of us have been doing a really good job. I've still had this console for a little over 6 years, so but until I get the PS5 very, very soon this month, guys. I don't know if there's gonna be any changes, probably not for the format, but I'm always keeping it at 5 games instead of 6. So I can focus with work, focus on my pudding, and because I love it so much, due to our lovely hearts behind it. It's 100% Christian, and I will always make time for you guys too. Everybody's always like family in here. That's always the important thing. We always have the good spotlight we can bring to the table, which we always can. As long as we put our mind to it, keeping the greatest content that Christianity's been giving us, and spraying and praying, that's a good thing. Okay, let's see if we can jump on a couple of these equations real quick. Okay, 12,240. But yeah, I don't know anything about this Charlie character. I think he's gonna do quite well with me. I mean, I've got 8 to 5 tomorrow, and I'm off Friday. I think they just hired Charlie earlier this week as a car pusher, I would assume. But I think he's gonna do a good job with me. You know, I don't waste any damn time. I just keep going. I just keep going, and if it's busy, if any certain days that are busy, going into Thanksgiving next week, going into Black Friday, but they are still doing orders separately for it between any other Saturday or any other weekend. Star Wars C-3PO actor doesn't expect to be in another Star Wars movie anytime soon. Huh. Well, 3PO's character, you know, 3PO's character's been really good. Okay, I'm gonna get to this article real quick, guys. The only one, okay, in the honest, goodest opinion, the only one everybody knows this actor quite well, since the one that recently used to play Chewbacca did an outstanding damn good job as well. Since he passed away, I think earlier this year, or might have been last year. Like I said, he did quite well as Chewbacca. But the other actor doesn't expect him coming playing as C-3PO human sci form, as he's actually one of the forever friends of R2-D2, perhaps. Miss Cleveland Brown was not there at the time. Not until they actually did episodes 4, 5, and 6 over again in the anime style. I'll get to the article in a second. Tell me what you guys think in the chat. You guys can leave your comments on IGNnews.com. And tell me what you guys think in the chat. I'm always an IGN person for a long time. That's why I say IGN reporter, excuse me. Anything I see, I usually give you my comments. You guys give your own comments and your understanding opinions. And that's the way it should be. I mean, that's the way to get. And that's the way it should be. 5,950. 4,275. Can we get a bit more? Yeah. We have if my pun and I, if we were going to call each other, I'm like, what was the only thing she wanted to point out to me? That's the problem. I mean, if I would have found out quite a bit more, that'd been great. But I just think we actually, we pretty much then, I mean, we could have had a chance last night, but like I said, I was really tired and didn't feel like getting any calling going. Star Wars veteran Anthony Daniels had stated that he will never retire his C-3PO character, even though the suspects, that will be a very, very long time until he replaces the role again for a Star Wars movie. So basically, guys, Anthony Daniels was in a interview about C-3PO, and he actually had an interview when he revealed that he still intends of playing C-3PO throughout the distance, throughout the structure. And what he did reveal on that for sure, as Daniels went on to say, quote, let me get a little speaking going. But yeah, even if the gold suit stays in his wardrobe for a while, he said, and I quote, he said, "No, I'm not going to retire. They're going to have to throw me out the door, apparently. Life is not over. The fellas may be taking a back seat for 3PO at this point." Hold on a second. I want to see if I can get some of these bells if I can. I mean, we've been really stuck when it comes to get some of these affirmations on this. But here's the thing about Anthony Daniels. I mean, he's been in... I mean, I think he's been in absolutely some of the good Star Wars movies. I mean, my love and I have really, really seen together, you know. I mean, I don't think he's expected to retire anytime soon. Because I know he actually loves what he does. He loves what he does as an actor, you know. And I don't think there's going to be another Anthony Daniels, you know, between anybody else. I mean, that's why there's not going to be another Chewbacca 24/7. But, I don't know. I mean, if I were to play as 3PO, my ass would not do good. I mean, my friend would tell me if I have the audacity of playing somebody. Playing somebody that's confident, more of a direct challenge to it, or, you know, I don't know. I'll get back to the Sonico in a second. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get myself in here. We want to get this textbook. Is there any more in here today? Well, can we find a bell? We can find a bell or not? Oh boy. Okay, not bad. So basically, guys, Anthony Daniels said that, for a very, very long time, I would think, but there's all sorts of other media, particularly now with digital formats, that I'm so happy with, and grateful and proud to be part of. And I do want to go on looking after C-3PO, because he needs looking after. And I have to tell you guys, Anthony Daniels, you know, he's a loving, caring actor. You know, he's been with Star Wars for a hell of a long time. You know, he has a lot of credit. I mean, he's the only one, I mean, in our honest opinion, between Star Wars, he's been the only one that's been a 3PO in most of the Star Wars movies that he's really been in. And I have seen some of the movies. I've seen the movies, they're good. But the first time that 3PO, played by Anthony Daniels, had his first appearance was back in it was back when Episode 4 came out. So I think he did good. He did good, sitting alongside 3PO, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and the late great Carrie Fisher. But I have to tell you guys this. I mean, 3PO's character, Anthony Daniels, deserves plenty of the credit in this damn business. He's the only one that's been in Star Wars with Mark Hamill, Han Solo over the years, Carrie Fisher over the years before she passed away, and when she had a lot of good stuff going her way, and you know, good stuff that really happened, you know, and it was a lot of history. Oh, scored 1 for 2 points. Ooh. Okay, that's 2. Got to know what we're doing as well, guys. Hold on. Try to skate up the stands. See if we can try to, okay, let's get out of here. Plus, my taste buds are a little bit dry. I'm also gonna have a little something for breakfast a little bit later. So here's the thing, guys. This is actually not the first time that C-3PO has laid his parts on the line. He recently also did spoke about the possibility of the role moving forward without him, insisting that the droid is too good of a character and too big of a character to die with him. So basically, guys, he went on to say, and I quote, I certainly recognize I will somebody leave the stage. In a heartfelt message to that, I hope I will do so in the knowledge that I have imbued C-3PO with enough life, that with the love of the fans, he will go on without me. Unquote. But like I said, guys, this, I think it's understanding, I think it's heartfelt of a message, you know, from Anthony Daniels. But like I said, he has a loving, caring, understanding heart, you know. He deserves a lot of credit in the world, you know. He's a great man. Compared to him, LeVar Burton, Mark Hamill, you know. That's why, if he passes away in the future with 3PO, he's gonna be the only one, the only ever play one of the goodest droids of all time. I'm telling you. But I think Frank Oz used to play 3PO. I mean, not 3PO, R2-D2 if I'm right. West my point has more of an insight like we do. Like most of us do in the chat. I mean, yeah, 3PO has been in all movies. The first movie he's been in, I mean the first 3 he's only been in, for example, is episodes 4, 5, and 6. He also made his return on episode 7. I don't know if he's in 9. I think yes, he's in 9. But yeah, he's been in absolutely any Star Wars movie you can think. I mean, if you've seen a good Star Wars movie, his ass is in there. But yeah, like I said, there will not be another great person like Anthony Daniels, or the likes of Mark Hamill, or somebody good. There's a lot of loving, caring codes credit right there. And there really is. Anybody who tells you that you cannot do a good job, you tell them you put your heart out because people want me to do the hot spot. Want me to do this damn job because people love what they do. You know, that's the important thing. And I have to agree with some of his, Anthony Daniels' comments on his, what do you call it? On his interview. With Cinema Bet for it. Kingdom Hearts creator wants to tell a new story, but tie up loose ends. Huh. Okay, guys, according to Zorn Alderman, Kingdom Hearts creator Tetsuya Nomura has said that he wants to tell a new story within the universe and drastically change the Kingdom Hearts world, but also tie up the loose ends left by previous games. But speaking of previous games, guys, I have beat the shit out of them. I beat the first one. I beat Sephiroth a little more badly. That's why he's always one of the baddest bitches on the planet. He's the best of all time. But who can ever forget the way I did beat Sephiroth, you know? And Sephiroth kicked my ass in the second one. I've been absolutely any single Kingdom Hearts game that has a good heavy prey and good predator behind it. Between the smell, the graphics, the gameplay, the fan base they made, you know, since the very beginning. I don't know if somebody had a crack laugh or not. It's like if somebody behind you, don't mind him. As long as it's not a capable thing to look past or something. But the thing about Kingdom Hearts is, guys, Kingdom Hearts is always an RPG. RPG is always right down my alley, between the hotspot from the next generation. And trust me, guys, they really are. You know, I've had some good history with them, had a long time grinding, and that's what I'm going to do after I get the PS5. I'm going to be doing a lot of that in the future. But I plan to. So actually, may the best one win, and guess what? I would be like, I really plan to. Doesn't matter what kind of RPG game it is, I beat the shit out of them, so. But the game I would not play is Final Fantasy 3 again. I have no intentions for the third one at all. I have no intentions of going back and beating the very first two Final Fantasy games. But those two games were really good. But I don't know. Yeah, I probably will not. Okay, guys, as part of Denzi Key online interview to promote of Kingdom Hearts, Melody of Memory, the more answer questions about the future of the franchise itself. As translated by Zemetsu, Tetsuya Nomura's response when asked about the unsolved mysteries following the release of Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2019 is interesting. As he went on to say to Zemetsu, and I quote, I intend to tie up remaining loose story ends, but I also want to change the format quite a little bit. I want to drastically change the world and tell a new story, but it will also tie up loose ends. Now the thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 is, guys, I mean, I've had the game kind of like only a couple months, 2 or 3 months at least, but I didn't beat that game afterwards. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a good game, but I didn't bring a Sun Return. But all of a sudden, the way the Final Fantasy characters are not in that, I just think it's bullshit that they did not bring him back. You know, I just think if they were to bring him one final ride inside that story, more peaceful, something good for the fans that people wanted to get back into for the final time, and you know, that would have been great. I mean, you guys can give me plenty of answers of why. I mean, you and I, most of us in the chat, you guys, most of us can go way back of why the Final Fantasy characters, you know, what if the people were upset, tired, or they've just been pissed off for some reason. I mean, I was a little more upset when they actually did not make their return one time. And it was so overwhelming. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring my watch in hand or not. I mean, like the likes of Cloud, Sephiroth, Aerith, Yuffie. Anybody you can think of that's been doing a good job in the Final Fantasy appearances. They've been absolutely doing a really good job for what they've been doing. I mean, any Final Fantasy character knows how to relive the memories for it. And they've done so much better than we can actually imagine. You know, and you know, if they would have brought for one more ride, that would have been great. But they did not. Come on, can we get it, please? Come on, come on. Yes, we finally got something, guys. We finally got the textbook. That's what I'm talking about. Well, it's been a while since last week that we did not get an achievement. There's also does exist that, what do you call it? While a new Kingdom Hearts game may address these loose threads, a wholly new game may also be in the works. Perhaps drifting away from narrative focus behind it too. on series protagonist Sora and his friends. Now this was already teased in Kingdom Hearts 3 with the introduction of certain new characters and worlds, especially in the Rewind DLC of Kingdom Hearts 3. It was a dead launch earlier this year, early of this year of 2020. So basically, guys, I have wanted to get back to Kingdom Hearts 3 again, but no. I for one am not going to have the final answer to it. I probably would not. Now, as to whether the next game will appear on the PS5 and Xbox Series X on next consoles, Nomura did say the following, and I quote to that. Oh, we have Downhill Jam. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Now, this is really not going to be pretty at all, is it? Can we go back to the other one, please? So, this is actually a little more interesting for Kingdom Hearts, too. I'm gonna go ahead and, we still need 2 more. I think we should stick with the score 2. So Nomura said, if we make a Kingdom Hearts game for PS5, Xbox Series X and S in the future, it's going to be released after many other companies have already released their titles. So I believe we have to make something that could compete. Of course, guys, that's only a hypothetical, since we haven't announced that there will be a new title for PS5 and Series X. So guys, I don't know. I really don't know how that's going to work out. I mean Kingdom Hearts 3 has only been out for only like over a year now. Pretty much over a year, maybe almost 2 years now. And alongside that game too, that was also great, was Resident Evil, when they released the second Resident Evil game. That was also on the 29th. Well, you also had, there's another one too. Yeah, with Resident Evil and Kingdom Hearts all together. And if I were to make a tremendous guess, that's a tough one. I mean, would I know what the next Kingdom Hearts game is going to be? I really don't. But it all depends what Square Enix wants to really now retaliate in this business. I mean, whatever they really decide to do, I mean, it's going to be all said and done. It's going to be all said and done. It's going to be nothing really creepy of what's going to happen. I mean, I know Kingdom Hearts for a long time. I know what they can actually bring to the table. I really do. Most of us may not think so, but, you know, Kingdom Hearts has been around since the PS2. I've been the first one, I've been the second one, I beat Chain of Memories, and the only one I've been that was left. The only other game that was left, guys, was only, Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories was good. I mean, most of us know what Chain of Memories is all about, between good games behind that, too. I mean, for the ones that did a damn good job on it, you know, I mean, in my honest opinion, you guys can also have a different objective behind that, too. But for anything that's certainty between Kingdom Hearts and I know how Kingdom Hearts can bring something big. Okay, here's something a little bit expecting. Nomura also said that Xehanort may not feature the main story antagonists and feature encounters, though his influence on the narrative will still be seen. Nomura did also mention that, quote, that the team behind Kingdom Hearts is working to deliver good news about the franchise. Now guys, check this out, as it will be the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts in 2 years. Which I think it's going to be very interesting of what kind of an interesting new story it's going to bring. I mean, it's not, I just don't think it's going to be about the story itself, not the story itself. But I think it's going to bring something interesting that'll bring a lot of us. Okay, you guys can see yourself news. But other than that, I think it's going to be interesting to see what Nomura and Square Enix are gonna bring. You know, I mean, what kind of are there any couple good ideas that they're gonna be going to do? I mean, that's another bottom line to it. I mean, it's not gonna say put a line to it because Square Enix know Square Enix understands what they're doing. All I have to say is you know what you're doing, and that's good with Kingdom Hearts. I mean, if they make something good out of Kingdom Hearts, that'd be great. So that way they can try to think of a couple of suitable ideas. I mean, I can think of one good idea, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. But if I would have really guessed what they could make out of it, it's depending on them. It's whatever ideas they can have at stake. And, I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be interesting to see what we can find out. Hold on. But yeah, guys, today's been, I already know Kingdom Hearts has been around for 18 years. But here's the thing, I've had this console for over 6 years. I've been Kingdom Hearts plenty of times. You know, plenty of times I've surpassed the first one. I've surpassed the second one. The only other Kingdom Hearts game I really did not beaten, not really by mistake or not mistake, and that would be, there's another one that races above it, but I don't know if it's another range possible. And that would be Retaining Memories, 358 over 2 days. Like I said, I beat the crap out of Retaining Memories twice. 2 or 3 times. I mean, I for one would not go back to Kingdom Hearts, and I mean, if they come out with a new story, with Xehanort not making a lot of appearances, that's okay. I mean, Xehanort's not a dumbass. He's a powerful man. He's a powerful evil man that controls the Organization 13. I don't know if that's going to be back or not. I mean, that's hard to tell. I mean, if I would have completed, here's the thing, guys. If I would have continued to sit out of Kingdom Hearts 3, if I would have continued, my ass would have been crying to sleep. I'm telling you. I would have been tired to sleep. My opponent and I would have been coming to each other about the game itself, and, you know, it's all good. But the graphics are really good. I mean, there's really nothing else to tell, especially if it comes more of something that's more in general. I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, Kingdom Hearts has been around for over 18 years. And I've been turning on Kingdom Hearts since day one. Until my family got started, you know, ever since my family started playing Kingdom Hearts for the first time, I looked at the graphics and I'm like, this is going to be my next game that I really want to play, you know, and despite Kingdom Hearts for its altitude, you know, Kingdom Hearts has been bringing a lot of good stuff to the table. I'm telling you. For those of us that do not know Kingdom Hearts quite well, I know that son of a bitch quite well. I really do. If I were to beat a Kingdom Hearts game one more time, I would beat one game one more time. I would beat Kingdom Hearts. I would beat all 3 games of Kingdom Hearts one more time, so I don't have to worry about that shit and look out the son of a bitch for sure. Trust me. I mean, a lot of you guys in the chat from Zombies group, you guys understand how Kingdom Hearts works. You know, Kingdom Hearts has been around for a long time, and, you know, there's always some good stuff to do, you know. Good stuff to do, not a lot to do, but like I said, Kingdom Hearts is always a long, living and caring RPG for a long time. You see, that's how I became an RPG person. That's how I became. You know, Kingdom Hearts knows how to bring the tools, the combat with the Keyblade and whatnot, and it's always exciting to see what kind of new worlds that Square Enix and Tetsuya Nomura wants to really design. You know? Tetsuya Nomura has been around with Square Enix for a long time. He's also the creator of Final Fantasy, you know? Final Fantasy with Square Enix. I'm telling you. But what kind of a new story is that going to be about? That's the problem. Well, like I said, guys, I've said this already, I'll say it again from this morning. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. But I think it's going to be very interesting what they can bring. What they really, really want to work so hard of doing. I think it's going to be very good. Once we hit 20 years. Besides, I'll have the PS5 way before then, guys. No, people always have to calm down and, you know, get into Kingdom Hearts one more time. But yeah, the only games, you guys already understand, the only other Kingdom Hearts games I have not beaten, out of honesty and tremendous damn respect, is 358 over 2 days. I fucking didn't beat that. I mean, the game itself was not bad, but I didn't beat Retaining Memories afterwards. Hey, morning, Sniper. How you doing? How you doing, my brother? Oh, by the way, Sniper, as you may know, I'm guessing you already heard from my sister Phoenix. She's not going to be live starting this Monday, or starting this Sunday, because, she's getting tired of the drama, and, yeah, she's going to be taking care of her house for Kevin, and, but yeah, she's going to be going live around 8:30 her time this morning. I can't complain. My ass was tired today after last night, and I hanged on. I mean, I really thought my love and I were gonna get on the call last night, but I'm guessing we were too damn tired. But, by the way, Sniper, did you hear that, Kingdom Hearts is celebrating its 20-year anniversary in 2022? And that's usually according to, Tetsuya Nomura. And I did check out that interview too. I think it's gonna be interesting. You see, guys, like I said, I beat the shit out of Kingdom Hearts. That time it's my bedtime. I'll try to catch her. But yeah, yeah, she's gonna be going live on that, and okay, the question on that, no. But the fact is, Sniper, I mean, I do know that they're gonna have some good PS5s on Black Friday. I mean, not this week, beginning of next week. But do you think GameStop and Walmart are still gonna have a big opportunity for this weekend? I mean, my ass doesn't have to be back till tomorrow at work, and then I'm off Friday. I mean, if I do get Spider-Man Miles Morales, you see, that game is getting that first spot. Watch Dogs Legion's going on with that. Watch Dogs Legion's gonna be continued. Crash 4 is gonna be continued. The Season 1 is gonna be continued. As you can start New Year with PS5. So let me ask you, Sniper. Do you think we're gonna have some PS5s by the end of this week, or starting the 22nd? Because I have heard they're gonna be that on Black Friday on the 22nd they're gonna have some PS5s for sale. I mean, do you think that's the best bait, or waiting till this weekend to get that son of a bitch? I mean, I already lost to the top seed once, not twice. I mean, if there's one damn shot that's going gold, it might be this weekend. But Zell told me that, Zell told me, a couple times this week that he wants me to get Call of Duty. One more. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I actually did read an article on IGN about it this week. That they're going to have PS5 for sale on Black Friday. And I think that's the best damn bait right there. I mean, I just think it's the best possibility. I mean, if that's not going to be the best possibility, I'm thinking this weekend might be the next one. I mean, the previous one we can try to comply. But a lot of us can take a lot of business to its toll. I mean, do you think I should hold on to this console till the 22nd? Or wait until this weekend? Because my plan is waiting to see if she got the damn job at Walmart. I mean, as soon as she gets a job at Walmart, hopefully, she's getting this PS4. And the only first 2 games she's getting for right now, and from what we can understand from the point, is Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid Saga continues for PS4, and Lego Star Wars Saga. Well, she's not going to be able to get the game until next year. Which I don't know if I'm really getting it next year. I mean, my mind, Sniper, both you and I understand what games I'm buying next year. And in my eternal mind, it's going to be Final Fantasy 16, God of War Ragnarok. I also did not forget to mention this game, and that would be Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Ratchet & Clank. But if I get some great games for the PS5, it would be Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and maybe Call of Duty. But I will only have time to buy 2 of those damn games. I would only buy just 2 at a time for now. Besides, I still have $5 on Spider-Man for GameStop. Because I haven't been to GameStop for quite some time. Not since almost a month. I mean, I still have $5. So, okay, let me ask you this question. So do you think there's gonna be any PS5 this weekend, or no? I mean, tell me right now, by the 22nd, I should be able to update. I'm upset the son of a bitch at this point. I'm the only 4th seed out here. I don't understand why I'm the fucking 4th seed, but that's almost understandable right there. Shut up, driver. You're not Zane, Style, and Bob to me. That's all the credit goes to Stan Lee. I mean, okay, what do you suggest, my man? As everybody tells me, it's up to the king. It's also up to you guys, too, from Zombies Group, of what you guys think I should do. I mean, Deadside doesn't give a damn that much. But I would think, well, I mean, like I said, Zoe wants me to get Call of Duty. I'm like, maybe. He said I would get a lot of views on YouTube for it. I mean, I could, but I'm more of an RPG person, not a Call of Duty person. So, that's actually a maybe consideration. If I'm on, I will buy the PS5 on sale time. Yeah, I would think so too. I think I probably will too, but on second thought, it could be this weekend. One of my parents can get the PS5 so I can walk out to son of a bitch at GameStop or Walmart. And Zell said, and I quote, and here's the thing, Zell said, he would have me keep all the games. And I'm like, well, I used to have a collection for the PSP, but that was a long time, but I don't keep damn track on it. Well, we'll see. I mean, Sniper might be right. You might be right, buddy. That I could probably get that chance by the time we get a little more settled. So I can get Spider-Man Miles Morales at Walmart. I still have $5 at GameStop, which I've been holding that pre-order for not a while. I mean, for quite a little while at least. You call yourself a wood pusser? Look, he's talking, pal. But I think Sniper is correct. But it all depends. If I'm looking to continue to salvage some good orders for sure.
You are pissing me off.
He said I'm pissing him off. I'm like, well, that's his problem that he's trying not to have anything locked down currently. But that's the way it's gonna be putting towards, guys. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I would have another signal behind it, I think I'm a little bit closer of getting the PS5 than waiting till sell time on the 22nd. I mean, that's where Black Friday's going to hit. And for me on Saturday, I don't have to work 6 to 3 this time. I mean, I think 8 to 5s are much better. 8 to 5s are much better between... That way I can continue to get my ass off early. That's fine. That's really fine. I'm fine with that. There's no bad blood to it. I will definitely take it for sure. Trust me. We're still trying to get this stupid 6 score, guys. We've already gotten a couple of them. I mean, some of them, we also did unlock the downhill jam. I think we'll probably get to that in the future. Because I don't know when you guys are getting Tony Hawk next. I mean, if I don't get the PS5 by the 22nd or by the, by sell time, I don't know. Maybe. It all depends if there's really not much to handle. I mean, I'm still going to have a lot of time between the goodest games that I still want to buy for PS5. I mean, they already have the first few games out there right now at Walmart. I'm not gonna have an audacity to do it yet. Not until I get the PS5. So that's why I'm not gonna buy any games right now until I buy the PS5 frequently. So yeah, that gives me a little more time to continue to do much episodes as I can on the schedule. But we'll see. See what it comes down to. Even though I would have had the top seed by last week, you know, if we didn't have to miss every 3 hours of any damn time, that would have been good. But you guys understand, I still got the set. I still got it with me. Trust me. I mean, without anything else, I would be absolutely nothing for it. Get 250. At least TikTok, well, at least company TikTok's not getting the PS5. Because I was a sue their ass if I can. So if they're looking to get the PS5, they better bring it home to me. Bring it home to the king. But I'll definitely take that without any slow ride. Want to really double check. My point's not coming in this morning, so. Yeah, this is actually according to IGN, guys, that PS5s will be on stock. They're gonna be having some Black Friday deals on the 22nd. I'm thinking that's the biggest bait that we can pretty much fucking work on. If not that, I'm thinking this weekend. I mean, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. The days off I have next week. The days off that I have next week is the 24th, 25th, and 26th. And I mean, that's our bait right there. You know, that's the biggest target I can take between those days. That means you guys will get The Last of Crash 4 tomorrow and Friday, and the season mod, it's not fucking going anywhere either. That game's not going anywhere. Watch Dogs Season's not going anywhere. Crash 4's not going anywhere. Dr. Evil ain't going anywhere until Austin Powers captures his ass for it. I'm telling you. You see, that's our bait right there. That my dad and I can bring. That my dad and I can bring. I do know they're not. I do know they're not buying the Xbox Series X. Besides, I don't think there's enough consoles at the house or in the apartment. But you know, like I said, I deserve enough to get that PS5. I've still got a lot of money in the back, guys. I really do. I don't waste any time. I worked my ass off for the last 3 years. And I've seen what a lot of people can do. I see that fire on them. But they want to get something real big, and this is actually my big opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
I don't waste any time. I take my time on games. Be 2 out of 5. As my old friend Chaotic told me. Because I give him a lot of credit because I love the brother at this point. He told me the strategy from the very beginning, you know. And I followed it. And I'm following it, and I'm following it as good as I can for you. For him. And for you guys. That's it. So like, if you want to go after a game instead of beating it, people just need to finish it, for goodness sakes. 3,200. 3,020. I have not tried avocado. Yeah, I think I'm still going to have a chance. I mean, there's no way I cannot miss a chance on the PS5 this month. Alright, I'm gonna do... This is gonna be my last one for today, guys. And then... You guys are getting an hour and a half on Watch Dogs Legion tonight for PS4. See if I can get the Super 6 score. 36,413. We can do much more than that. Come on. Sit. Let's see if we can try to grind quite a bit more. We've done so much better than this. Sit. Looks like it's a roll over on... Looks like this dog wants to roll over a little bit. Well, not today, they're not. Not if the king can help it. 13,040. Okay, let's go. Like I said, guys, I've done so much better than this as I saw one of the parks with over 250,000, and that's pretty impressive. That's really impressive. Since I played the crap out of Tony Hawk game for the Game Boy Advance, and I really did. You know, it was inspired, it was charming. Didn't know what I was going to do, and it was great. It was great. Come on, another one, another one. Get 23,000. Keep going, damn it. Get a little insight. Get about 5. We need more than 5 at least, guys. Come on. Get up here. We're gonna go right there. These guys are so annoying. Go for another manual. I don't think it'll be enough. I don't know. Maybe. Go for another grind. Get another one, please. Go for another one. Come on. Okay, it's 268. Alright, guys. That's gonna be a wrap for me this morning. Your host, Sadie Zach Dawson. That's gonna be a wrap for me today. I will probably... You guys will probably get an hour and a half on... You guys will definitely get an hour and a half on Watch Dogs Legion tonight, and then... I go back to work tomorrow between 8 to 5, and then... Tomorrow night after 5, I'm going to do an hour and a half on Crash 4, then I'm off Friday. Then I'm off Friday and Friday night all together. Then I'm working the next 3 days between work. Anyway, the guys... want to catch a little bit of Feast of Tony Hawk. I don't know when it's coming back. I think this game will be traded in after I get the PS5 very soon. So if you guys want to catch Watch Dogs Legion tonight, hit that red support button. Guys are new in the chat, guys are not new, hit that like button. If you guys have the following establishments, if you guys have a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter, send me out, tweet me out, leave a good, tremendous comment. Tell me you guys said hello on Discord. Guys, send me a friend request. Send me a first and last name information on my numbers. It's 824-656-00. 824-656-00. Where we watch videos in full. Like them in full. With giving each other watch time. Like videos, share them. Tweet them out. Comment. If you guys do have Discord or Twitter between those two. And we never ask for support back. You guys can vote Alan at 29, Greatest Showman at 13. Until next year. But alrighty, guys, I want to say thank you, Sniper. But anyway, I want to say thank you, Sniper. Keep up the good work, buddy. I'll see you tonight. And thank you, Base Spark, for coming in today, guys. Keep up good work, as always, and stay safe as always. Be good to one another. Be kind. Love one another. This is Zadie signing off. Have a good morning. I'll see you tonight. Same time, same channel. And I will see you in the next one.